Hi everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. I'm Justin Nicolosi, the action figure guy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my first really official sit-down type of video compared to that little preview I threw up there about 6 days ago of what the channel is actually going to be about. I just wanted to come on here and tell you about a little experience I had out in the toy collecting world today. As you can see behind me, I'm big on collecting Star Wars Black Series. That is my thing, is Star Wars. It always has been. That's be a focus on this channel as well as some other things. I'm going to get into collecting He-Man, some Transformers, and some Rangers, and some other toy collecting news and other things as we go along with the channel. But Star Wars is the big thing I have. This goes down all the way. This is just a little setup behind me. This is how I wanted to do this really quick to get on here and do like an official sit-down type YouTube video. Have to bear with me. I'm waiting on a new camera and a new ring light, so I'm just kind of doing this au naturel. I just wanted to put another video out there, so I will be getting new camera, new ring light setup, so it'll be a little bit better quality videos going forward and things like that. But I just wanted to tell you about a little bit about some collecting news. I went into a store in Longwood, Florida, just right outside of Orlando. It's called Acme Superstore. So basically, it's a huge, gigantic comic book collecting store. I mean, it is huge. It is aisles and aisles of anything you can think of collecting wise. Any original show you remember as a kid, be it Turtles, Transformers, Power Rangers, He-Man, Jurassic Park, Star Wars, Star Trek, wrestling, G.I. Joe. All of these things are there, new and old. I saw vintage Star Wars figures that I haven't seen in forever. Stuff I as a kid. They even had the Bendums, which I remember buying Star Wars Bendums before the Power of the Force line decided to come back in 94, 95, when they were all the big, muscular, sculpted. I remember I had the Luke figure. It looked like he was jacked up on steroids. But that was like my first foray getting back into the Star Wars world as a kid. And now, as an adult, I'm getting back into collecting again. I'm sure my fiance loves that. I mean, she took me to the store. We were in the store for 2 hours. That's how big it was. My mind was blown looking at all the different things. And I bought something there, which I wanted to make this video about, which I don't really collect. I used to have this stuff as a kid, and I haven't decided if I'm going to unbox it or display it unboxed. I haven't decided because I like the packaging. But I went there looking to see if they had some Power Rangers Lightning collection figures. I'm looking for the green and white Ranger. They did have some, but not that one. They had a Power Rangers convention the day before, and I think those figures were there, but they weren't selling them anymore. And they didn't have the Armorer. They had some of the newer Black Series with the older ones. I'm looking for the Armorer right now for the Mandalorian. It's one of the few ones I need for that to complete that set. That's the only one I'm looking for Black Series right now. Hopefully I'm going to find it. I think I can find it online or some of these places. Just hit or miss depending on when you get these restocks. But when I was there, we got some stuff for my brother-in-law and stuff into G.I. Joes. We were FaceTiming him, and him and his son MJ like G.I. Joes a lot, so we were FaceTiming him and showing him different pictures of different G.I. Joe things, as there were so many. But when I was there, I was looking around, and they had like all the DC collectible, like DC Essentials, the McFarlane, the Multiverse, and all those different types of things. And I was big into Batman as a kid. Batman's always been my favorite superhero, and I always remember the '89 Batman when I had the Batcave, the Batmobile, the Batjet, which they had these original toys in the store. It was pretty cool to see in that Batcave, and that Batman figure that was all in the black suit from the Michael Keaton movie. But I'm walking around, and they had these different DC collectibles, and I stumbled across this Batman figure that came across a year ago. And I was like, this is pretty cool. So it was the Batman Nightfall DC Collectibles Essentials there. It's like the classic look, all in gray from the Nightfall storyline, the one where he's fighting all the superheroes, or the supervillains, excuse me, and he ended up getting his back broken by Bane. And I was like, this is one everyone's always talking about. So I'm like, I'm going to pull the trigger. It was only $20. And I'm like, I'm not going to start collecting this line. I just really liked how it looked. So this is probably my first Batman figure I've had since I was a kid. So I haven't decided if I'm going to open it or unbox it or do a review on it later. Right now I'm going to keep it in the box. It is very good. It is an amazing sculpt by DC Collectibles. This is right before I think it went to McFarlane and the Multiverse. So this came out only a year ago. I think it was January or February of 2020. I mean, it is an amazing sculpt. It is the classic gray and blue Batman with that yellow Batman on the across the chest. It is detailed. Is pretty cool. I think this is something I might take out of the box and put on my display behind me. I'm gonna redo one of my shelves in here, and it's when I'm gonna add the mix of like the Motu stuff that I purchased recently and some of the other collectibles besides the Star Wars stuff. So I just wanted to get on and show this to you guys. In the comments below, see if you want it to be unboxed or not, and I'll do the unboxing video and go in a little bit more detail. But I just wanted to tell you about that Acme Superstore over in Longwood, Florida, off of 434. It's find them on Instagram, Facebook. They do meetups, they do groups. Like I'm going back the end of next month. They're having a Star Wars mini con with collectibles and things like that, from new to old. So that's really, really cool. So things like that. I just want to get on here and show you guys that and actually make a proper little video showing you what I got and talking a little bit more about the channel. There's going to be more videos to come. They're going to be a little bit more reviews, some unboxings. This might be an unboxing. I haven't decided yet. If you want an unbox, let me know in the comments below and we can do that video. But going forward, I just want to let you know that we're going to be talking about Star Wars. We're going to be talking about Motu. I do have some Motu figures. My next video, I will show you what those were. I'm not going to tell you now. I'll leave you in suspense. But there's a line I'm going to dabble in a little bit now that the He-Man is back. The Origins figures are back. So that is really cool, that 80s style retro play. So we're going to talk about that, some of the Power Rangers Lightning collection. Who knows, maybe get into a few more Batmans. That's not something I really want to collect or get into. I just thought it was really neat and something I remember as a kid from that comic book storyline, the Nightfall storyline. So we'll see how it goes from there. I just want to get on there and say thanks for subscribing so far. I'm just looking to reach everybody and have fun with the channel. And if you have suggestions, just put them down in the comments below. I am getting a new camera and some ring lights soon this week. So the next videos will be a little bit more better quality production. I just want to get on here and do a little bit longer intro to the channel and tell you a little story about something I bought compared to the little minute preview I threw up here last time. So if you're new to the channel, just tell everybody, subscribe, like it, hit the like button with the thumbs up down below, hit the notification so you know when the next video is going to be out. And also follow me on Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple, Spotify. My podcast called The Nick Report. I do have 2 shows on there. I have The Nick Report, which is the main one, and I have the other one about collecting, which is just Nicolosi, the action figure guy. So check those out. There's a few new episodes that have dropped this week. I think I have 3 new episodes on there from this past week. So go on there, like, share, subscribe. Find me on Instagram at The Nick Report. That is going to be good for the YouTube page and the podcast. And on Twitter, you can find me at Nicolosi Justin. Find me on there. I'm going to link all these in the comments below too. So you can find me on all these different platforms and on Facebook at Justin Nicolosi, just so you can find me on there. DM me, Instagram messages, anything like that of things you want to see on these channels going forward. And I'm going to see you guys next time in Justin Nicolosi Action Figure Cave / The Action Figure Guy. Well, thinking about it, I'm thinking about a different name going forward. I don't want to infringe on anybody else's different things that they have on YouTube because there's so many of these different things. But I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.